If you're thinking about getting involved in service accommodation, this video is for you. Here's a few of the hard truths that most people in the industry aren't really talking about, and things that, as an operator, you will probably face on a day-to-day basis. The first one is service accommodation is definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme. Now, it can actually take, and especially how competitive the market is at the minute, it can actually take quite a long time to get your first unit going. So I would definitely have like at least a year or 2 year horizon. And if you are considering like leaving work and stuff in the meantime, definitely don't do it yet. Get your first unit going, see if you like the model, and progress from there really. The second is, it's also definitely not a passive income. Now, essentially when you only have a few units, 1, 2, 3 units, it can be quite easy to manage. You probably are only going to need a few hours a day, especially if you can get automations in place that can systemize a lot of the tedious tasks like replying to guests and things like that. But it's definitely not a completely hands-off, passive way to generate cash flow every month. And the third one is, you can't really do this without having any capital. I have seen a few guys talk about online how to get started in service accommodation with no money at all. Now, essentially, if you're in a position where you can take a loan out or you can borrow the money from a relative or family member, then you may be able to do it without any sort of initial equity to a degree. But you will need anywhere from about £5,000 to £10,000 just to start off, because that's going to be your deposit. Normally, your rent, 5 weeks rent up front. You're also going to need to furnish the property depending on kind of how the property is. Some properties you'll take on will be furnished already with white goods, others won't be, they'll be completely unfurnished. So you'll then have to pay for the furnishing, you have to get photos done. So you will need anywhere from about £5,000 to £10,000 depending on location to start your service. Follow for more tips and tricks on how you can start your service accommodation business.